Whoa, baby, baby, whoa. Okay. Hey there, I'm Jules. Nice to see you. The word of the day today is fool. Like, you fooled me. If you'd like to know why fool is the word of the day, watch my next video and then read the description to find out. Hey babes, today we're playing AIdol again. I think what we're gonna do is, so this is the 5th episode, I believe. I think we're gonna just keep going until it's over, even though it might be a long episode, because there's been enough of these videos. Home sweet home. I fall back against my bed with a soft flump. What's a flump? My plastic carrier bag containing my shameful new purchase lies on the floor by my feet. I'm wondering, like, what she bought. Did she buy, like, a sex toy or something? Because that's just, like, what my mind goes to. When I got back from the convention, the first thing my mother asked me was, "What's in the bag, Hannah?" I was a little too embarrassed to say it outright. "Don't worry, it's just an Aiko body pillow, a life-size one. You know, like the otaku guys in those documentaries about what's wrong with our country have." So I mumbled something about an exclusive new figure and tried to slip upstairs ASAP. I hope I didn't make Mom too suspicious. What am I going to do with my new purchase anyway? I don't have an actual pillow to put it on. But that's not the most important issue at hand. The second day of the convention is looming. The day of Aiko's concert. I wonder how Aiko's doing. I flip open my phone and check through Paku Paku. I don't have any new messages. Not even one from Heartsong. She hasn't tried to contact me since her rehearsal earlier today. I hope she's alright. I got so caught up with the convention I forgot. Maybe I should send her a quick message. "Hey, I'm sorry that I didn't believe you before. Really, I am. I hope you forgive me." I send the message and wait, but no reply is forthcoming. I glance at the clock on my phone. It's been a minute. That's weird. Am I just being too impatient? It's normal for people to take a little while to respond to messages, but Aiko isn't a person. She's a virtual idol. She replied to my other messages almost instantly. Maybe I should send her another message. I'll send her another message. And I'm sorry for being so rude to you, too. I said some things I shouldn't. I hope I didn't offend you too much. A few more minutes go by. Still nothing. That's weird. "Hey, Aiko, are you alright? You haven't sent me any messages in a while. I'm getting concerned." I wait, and I wait, and I wait. There is no indication that Aiko has even read my message. Maybe she can't. Perhaps I should give up. I sigh, ready to set my phone to one side, when it's a reply. "Aiko?" "It's alright, Hannah. I forgive you. I'm just glad you believe me." I should be relieved by this message, but there's something off about it. Much, much more than something. I have a bad feeling about this. "Like I said, I believe you, but why are you typing like that?" "I'm sorry. My data is unstable. Please help." No. I stare at my phone. My hands tremble. I will Aiko to send me another message, but she doesn't. In the beginning, I thought Aiko talked far too much. Now I wish she'd send me another message, written in her reassuringly old-fashioned manner, just to reassure me she's okay. But I don't think she can. Not anymore. It's painfully obvious she isn't okay. What if she never sends me another message again? What if... Aiko... I have to help her. I have to. The only question is, do I have enough time? Who's that? "Itsuki, did you have a busy day, sweetie?" Himura Rei sits on a couch in her living room, still dressed in her attire from the AIdol Fest. She stares at the TV, unblinking. Rei's sightless eyes can't see the screen, but she can still hear what's going on. It's a music channel. Rei loves watching music channels, not that she can really watch them. When her mother enters the room, however, the young girl turns her head. "It wasn't that busy." "Come now, you're just being modest. I know how popular you are." "There were a few avid fans, but I think most people went to the Kokusai Center because they like Aiko. I like Aiko too." "Oh, I know you do, honey." Something twists inside Itsuki's chest. She knows what's going to come next. "I wish I could listen to Aiko perform." "I know you do, dear, but you think it will be too dangerous." "Rei, I know how much you love Aiko, and I thought the Kokusai Center was crowded enough today. It'll only get busier tomorrow when her concert takes place. I didn't really want to let you attend the handshaking event, to tell you the truth, but Kazuki managed to talk me around." "I know, Mom, but I was fine. The PR team took good care of me." "I'm glad. Sayuri's a nice woman, isn't she?" "She's very nice, and Ryuichi is very funny, and Hideki is very sweet, and Kenji is very..." Rei pauses. She can't think of the right word. "Very much like Kenji." "I can imagine." Himura Itsuki smiles at her daughter fondly. "I hope you're not too upset you can't attend the concert, dear." "I didn't think you let me, so I didn't get my hopes up." Itsuki sighs. Maybe she's a little too overprotective, but it would be a cruelty if she wasn't. Rei might be a strong, resilient girl, but she's only a child, and then there's her eyesight to consider. Letting Rei roam free in a packed convention hall would be the epitome of poor parenting. Itsuki did think of using a member of the PR team as a chaperone, maybe Hideki, but according to Kazuki, they have their hands full enough as it is. Kazuki. Itsuki's husband will still be at the Kokusai Center. As one of Lyric's head programmers, he'll be busy throughout the weekend. Though the details of his job are strictly confidential, he told Itsuki a few days ago that there have been some problems with Aiko. Itsuki hopes these problems won't impede their time together as a family too much. Kazuki's been so busy lately, it's a rare event for him to return home before nightfall. If there's a convention on, he might not be home until much later. Didn't meeting your fans cheer you up? A little. I met an interesting girl. Oh? What was she like? She said her name was Hana. She was one of Yuko's friends. Oh my. Itsuki, who knows Yuko in passing, she's familiar with most of Lyric's employees, is wary of the trainee idol. She knows Yuko's been nice to her Rei, and she appreciates it, but there's something about Yuko's attitude that makes Itsuki worry. Her clothes, too. And all her makeup. I hope she wasn't a brash, noisy sort of girl. She seemed nice. She was quiet, actually. Really? Yes, she talked to Yuko a bit about their school, Jomon. If I could see properly, would I be able to go there? Itsuki winces. This is a topic that always makes her feel uncomfortable. She decides to switch the subject. Are you hungry, dear? A little. Then I'll make you something to eat. How does eel sound? Eel sounds good. Good. Why don't you get changed out of your idol clothes then? They really are pretty, but I wouldn't want you to spill anything on them. I don't spill food. I'm careful. I know you are, dear, but there's always a chance. All right, then. Rei nods her head obediently like a clockwork doll and slides off the couch. She exits the living room and pads her way up the stairs, her fingers trailing along the banister for support. Itsuki watches her, her shoulders slump. Her little girl tries so hard, despite the odds that are stacked against her. And what does she do? She forbids Rei to attend her favorite idol's concert. That's Rei's reward for all her hard work. And Rei was looking forward to the concert so much, too. But Itsuki knows she's doing the right thing. She's doing this for Rei's own good. She and Kazuki both decided on it. There's no use being upset now, and that eel won't cook itself. Whoa, baby! Baby! Whoa! Okay. Alright. This again. Okay. Oops. Ugh, today was a lot more hectic than I thought it'd be. Didn't I warn you? I guess, but I didn't expect it. I'm as tired as a dog. Well, we have to get our hands dirty from time to time. If you ask me, the convention was too dirty. All that noise and people everywhere. Some of the outfits they were wearing were horrendous. How can people make such spectacles out of themselves? Oh, lighten up, Ken. They were just having a good time. Isn't that the point? People having a good time? Not if I can help it. Kenji rolls his eyes emphatically, but he isn't entirely serious. Even he, despite being a regular stick in the mud, knows how to laugh at himself, albeit with a certain touch of dryness. Ryuichi seems to appreciate the joke, no matter how stilted, because he laughs. Ryuichi is a handsome man, but he's even more handsome when he laughs. Kenji's glad he's the only one who gets to see Ryuichi like this. Unfortunately, being an upbeat person, Ryuichi laughs a lot. He always looks so happy, no matter who he talks to. It's enough to make Kenji feel jealous. Not that he'll ever admit to it. Ryuichi would just use that information to poke fun at him. Ryuichi pokes fun at Kenji more than enough already. So how much more time do we have? That depends. Unlike you, I don't have a cute wife waiting for me with a home-cooked meal. Kenji winces. Thinking about Misaki is painful. Don't, please. I'm just trying to inject some reality into the situation. I thought we came here to escape from all that. True, I did think you were looking a bit run down at work. So this is for my sake? Yup, it's an office-sanctioned period of R&R. I couldn't have one of my employees collapsing on me, particularly when we're on such a tight schedule. It'd be awful for business. Kenji presses his fingers against his exposed collarbone. His face flushes. There are new bruises on top of the bruises Ryuichi left yesterday. Scratches from fingernails and neat small circlets of grooves from insistent teeth. Was that office sanctioned too? It's nice to know it's nothing personal. I don't like to mix work and pleasure. You're awful at flattery. That isn't what the ladies say. Sayuri still hasn't fallen for your charms. She will eventually, you mark my words. I wouldn't be too sure about that. Ryuichi reclines lazily on the bed, his legs spread wide like he owns the place. Well, given he did pay for the hotel room, perhaps he does, for another half hour or so at least. After that, their allotted time will be up. Ryuichi will return to his cat, and Kenji will return to his wife, and all will be right in the world. It will be like the secret tryst never even occurred. Kenji's getting so tired of all these secrets. Ryuichi, for his part, looks entirely at his ease. He smiles with careless self-confidence, his legs draped over the bed. Once, Kenji found Ryuichi's habit of sprawling himself across every available inch of furniture irritating. Now, however, well, he still finds it irritating, but it's marginally less irritating than it used to be. The kisses help. The biting, too. You know, this is pretty unusual. I mean, we came here yesterday, too. I thought it was your policy not to frequent hotels, especially not the same hotel, too often in case people get suspicious. That is my policy, but I'm feeling a little worn out after today, too. Plus, this hotel is closest to the Kokusai Center. So even you have weaknesses? I have many weaknesses. Wine, women, cute cats. A smile captures the corner of Ryuichi's lips. It's not nearly as insincere as he intends. And you, of course. If Kenji were a cute high school girl, he would probably blush. He isn't a cute high school girl, but he still blushes. Well, it's nice to know I cheer you up. You do. A lot. It's hard to tell sometimes. What can I say? Real men have to play it cool. I don't wear my heart on my sleeve, but I hope my feelings are apparent. Kenji lets his fingers trail across the patchwork of bruises that decorate his clavicle. It is adequate. Oh, you. Ryuichi clicks his tongue against the roof of his mouth, but he doesn't seem annoyed. If anything, he looks amused. Still, I really am worried about the AIdol Fest situation. So they're back to talking about work, were they? Kenji sighs. I thought you didn't mix work and pleasure. I know, but it's been weighing on my mind. We were even shorter on staff than I imagined. Yeah, it wouldn't have been so bad if Maeda and Shina had been there to pick up the slack, but... A sigh. Ryuichi directs the exhalation of air upwards, making his bangs flutter. Despite being the oldest on the PR team, Ryuichi has very fashionable hair. He takes an inordinate amount of care over his appearance, even more so than the women. He certainly fusses more than Sayuri, who doesn't bother to wear makeup half the time. There's no use crying over spilt milk, I guess. We can manage. I'm tough. Ryuichi flexes his muscles. Kenji rolls his eyes. Wow, how cool. Thank you. Ryuichi laughs and bows his head, much like an actor accepting his dues. I must admit, however, I am a little worried about the Aiko situation. She hasn't been doing too well. Not in the slightest. The tech team gave me a call when you were in the shower, you know? And what did they say? But Kenji knows, before Ryuichi opens his mouth, that it isn't good news. It can't be, or Ryuichi wouldn't look so tired. They said they'd run into even more problems with her. What is it this time? Oh, I can't tell you the specifics. It's top secret? That's a word that comes up in their relationship a lot. Secret. No, it's not secret. I just don't understand it too well myself. Kazuki could do a better job, but he's not here. You know, I can hardly even operate the tablet he gave me. It's a good thing you have me. Indeed, it is. You're one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Kenji turns his head away and bites his lower lip. He's blushing. Ugh. This isn't just embarrassing, it's downright humiliating. Of course, it's all Ryuichi's fault. Kenji wouldn't get so flustered if Ryuichi wasn't so unexpectedly, disarmingly, charmingly serious at the worst possible times. I think there are some serious problems with your poor Aiko's files. Some sort of corruption. The tech team tried to fix it, but the corruption might be too advanced at this point. If not even Kazuki can fix it, it must be really serious. He's like the best programmer we have. Nobody knows Aiko better than him. Nobody except her lead programmer. Ryuichi sighs. Guess we'll just have to pray nothing goes wrong, otherwise our necks will be on the line. Kenji swallows. All of a sudden, his throat feels rather dry. Woo! Hey, Sayuri, I'm sorry to call so late. Don't worry, it's fine. Are you sure? I can hang up if you want. No, don't do that. I'm free, I promise. Really? Really. Well, not entirely. It's late in the evening, and Sayuri is wending her way home through the darkened streets, trying to juggle 2 carrier bags full of shopping and her cell phone. To add insult to injury, her stomach is starting to rumble. After a busy day's work at the convention center, surrounded by overzealous Ray fans who simply did not understand the arcane art of queuing, Sayuri wanted nothing more than to return to a home-cooked meal in a warm, toasty bed. Naturally, the home-cooked meal was out of the question, giving Sayuri's status as a singleton, but she had no qualms about cooking the meal with her own fair hands. That was one of the things Sayuri's grandmother taught her, in addition to a healthy appreciation of green tea. How to cook. That was Sayuri's general plan, until she opened the kitchen cupboards and realized with a sinking sensation they were completely empty. Not even cobwebs. Hence the trip to the convenience store. Right now her greatest desire in life is returning home with her purchases, whipping up something quick and easy over rice, and then falling asleep. Sleep sounds very, very good right about now. But you can't ignore Misaki, not when she sounds so troubled. She'll just have to make the best of it, Sayuri decides, as her shopping bags cut grooves into the palms of her hands. Endure, endure, endure. It's the same mantra she repeats to herself whenever Ryuichi flirts with her. Can I hear the wind in the background? Probably, but it's no big deal. You're not outside, are you? I'm just walking back from the convenience store. The streets are deserted. Having some company might be nice. Well, if you're sure... Stop dithering, woman. Sayuri has half a mind to say this, but she stops herself just in time. She doesn't want to sound like a Ryuichi. I was just wondering, how was work? Busy. Was the convention center packed? That's putting it lightly. It was heaving. Well, at least that means Lyric is doing rather well, right? There was never any doubt of that. The idol industry is booming. So many people queued up to shake hands with Himura Rei who think she was some sort of goddess. Maybe to her adoring fans, she really is. It wouldn't have been too bad if Maeda and Sheena hadn't taken time off, but... I see. Overcrowded and understaffed. Something like that. Still. These events are always overwhelming, even when the full team is here. I doubt it'd make much of a difference. Maeda and Sheena's presence wouldn't have been able to quell the more incessant fans who tried to prostrate themselves at Rei's feet as her unworthy acolytes. Now that was irritating. Even more irritating than returning home to an empty kitchen cupboard. You know, if you need a helping hand, I'm actually free tomorrow. That might be helpful. I can call Ryuichi about it. But say, is that the only reason you want to help? Huh? What do you mean? Stop pretending. I've known you for too long, Misaki. You're not the most subtle girl out there. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm totally innocent, I swear. Sayuri rolls her eyes. If Misaki's panicked voice wasn't enough proof, her insistence of total innocence, even going so far as to swear upon it, is the final nail in the coffin. You just want to keep an eye on Kenji, don't you? Misaki's voice trails away, but she laughs awkwardly. Her laughter sounds even more pitiable over the phone. Was it that obvious? It was pretty obvious. I guess I'm a dummy after all. You're not a dummy. It's normal for women to worry about their wayward fiancés. Particularly if that fiancé is Kenji. Is Kenji not back yet? No, I was actually wondering if he was working overtime. I don't think he's working. He left the center a little earlier than I did, actually. Oh, right. And he isn't with you? No, he isn't. I don't think he'd want to spend time with me outside of work. I see. Maybe he's avoiding me then. Why would he do that? I don't know. It's just, I know he's been busy lately, and I know it's selfish of me, but it seems like we never spend any time together. It's almost like he doesn't want to spend time with me. Is that why you want to help out tomorrow? Yeah, but that probably sounds pathetic. Do I really have to resort to such underhanded methods to see my own partner? How on earth did this happen? Sayuri grits her teeth together. Her eyes narrow. How on earth did this happen? If Sayuri had a charming girlfriend like Misaki, she'd never treat her so poorly. Misaki deserves better. She deserves much, much better. Sadly, Misaki doesn't seem to want anybody better. For all the hurt he's caused her over the last year, she wants Kenji, and who is Sayuri to get in the way? She's supposed to be Misaki's friend, and as her friend, she should support her. That's what friends do, right? Don't worry about it. I'll sort you out with a volunteer pass. You will? Yeah, and I won't breathe a word of it to Kenji either. Let's give him a nice surprise. Okay, the second day of the convention. Here we go. A cheery melody from my AIdol alarm clock wakes me up the following day. I yawn and stretch, sitting up in bed. The covers fall away from my body, pulling about my thighs and legs. I reach my hands upwards, patting down my hair. It's even messier than usual after a night of tossing and turning, unable to get to sleep. My eyes feel dry and crusty. I'm sure I have a fetching pair of deep purple bags beneath them. I reach over and turn off my alarm clock, silencing the strains of AIdol's Lost and Found. I love that song. I listen to it on the mornings for over a year now, but it's too upbeat for my current state of mind. I can't stop thinking about AIdol. I think I dreamt about her, too. AIdol with blank, empty eyes, lying in some abandoned and unused factory, her hair covered in dust, her clothes rumpled, her legs bent backwards awkwardly. What do they do with virtual idols when they break down? Do they fix them? Scrap them? Use them for spare parts? I don't know. And it's my lack of knowledge that makes me worry. I reach for my cell phone and click on the Paku Paku icon. I glance at AIdol's last message. I'm sorry, my data is unstable. Please help. What happened after that? Is she alright? Would sending another message help? Yeah. Why not? I want to know how she is. I have to. Worries about AIdol plagued me all night, and she even invaded my dreams. Nightmares. I really am obsessed. But I love AIdol too much to simply stand by the wayside while she falls apart. With trembling fingers, I tap out my message. Hey, I'm not really sure what happened yesterday, but are you alright? I wait, staring at my phone. My fingers grip the cute pink case tightly. There's no reply. Does that mean AIdol's condition has gone from bad to worse? Was I too late? I send another message. My fingers feel slippery with anxious sweat, and I hit a few wrong buttons. But I'm in such a hurry, I don't realize until I've sent it. AIdol, if there's anything wrong, please tell me. I'm really worried about you. Maybe I got a bit ahead of myself there. Deep breaths, Hana. I'm sorry, I meant to say if there's anything wrong, please tell me. I'm really worried about you. Anything. The time continues to tick by as denoted by my cute alarm clock, but still, nothing. No response. Oh God. My heart starts hammering in my chest. I feel sick. Maybe I'm really going to be sick. And then, all of a sudden my phone beeps. I stare at it, eyes wide. Thank you for your concern. It means a good deal to me. I apologize if I made you worry last night. Some of my files were conflicted, but I was able to fix the problem. The breakdown of data will only get more pronounced, however. Soon I will be unable to apply superficial fixes to my data. Please help me as soon as you can. Thank goodness. I glance at my bed, at the cute Aiko plush toy nestling on my pillow, and sigh in relief. I still have some time. Right, it's your concert today, isn't it? Let's try and sort out this once and for all. If you could, I'd be greatly in your debt. I have no idea how I can repay you for your kindness. Don't worry about repaying me until after I've helped, silly. You've already helped me more than you can imagine. Simply having somebody to talk to during these difficult times has been a great boon. You mean you don't have anyone at Lyric to talk to? I do, but I fear this is a complex problem only my original programmer can fix. I have attempted to tell them numerous times, but they insist it's nothing the current tech team cannot handle. I consider sending another response to see if there's any more information I can garner when... Oh? It seems like I have another message. Good morning. I trust you're up bright and early. That Makoto, she's so businesslike. It's a wonder she ended up so close to a person like Yasu. Speaking of which... I'm awake, but what about Yasu? I knew I could count on you. Unfortunately, our princess needs her beauty sleep. So he's not up? I called him 10 minutes ago. His mother picked up. She said she tried to shake him awake, but got no response. Sounds like Yasu. You've known him for a day and you've already figured him out? He seems like quite a simple person. You can say that again. Though I can't see Makoto's face, I can imagine her rolling her eyes. The terse, clipped way she types makes me giggle. I'm not really the giggling type. I'm going to go over to his house in a few minutes to wake him up, with a bucket of icy water. You live near each other? On the same street. He's like 3 houses down. It must be nice having a friend who lives so close. It would be, if I weren't the responsible one. I've been waking him up for school ever since we were 5. So you know all the best techniques? Anything that makes him scream is quite effective, yes. Huh, that sounds kind of ominous. Do you want to meet up outside the convention center this morning, around 8:30? That sounds fine. Will Yasu be awake by then? He better be. If not, he'll be finding himself sleeping for all eternity. Scary stuff. Makoto's pretty short, but I wouldn't want to incur her wrath. I better make sure I arrive on time. It's only 7:30 in the morning, but the Kokusai Center is already bustling with life. Some of the more diehard fans are already queuing by the double doors, clustered together in packs while they speculate about the events of the coming day. There's only one thing on everyone's minds, one thing on their lips. The concert. Aiko's concert. The concert doesn't strictly belong to Aiko, of course, but she's all anybody cares about. She's Lyric's most popular idol, the face used on every flyer, and she's the main reason most people are here. The excitement in the air is almost palpable, but that has something to do with Hideki. A green tea, 2 black coffees, and cafe au lait. A green tea, 2 black coffees, and a cafe au lait. He walks down the street, muttering this under his breath. This time, however, he's not alone. Why are you mumbling to yourself, Hideki? Have you been possessed? I'm fine. I forget things a lot, in case you hadn't noticed, so I have a habit of repeating them. It's a trick my grandma told me. It doesn't seem to help much. The offhand way Yuko says this would be painful if Hideki didn't agree with her. Not really, no. And I think you're missing something from your list. I am? That's right, my vanilla frappuccino! You're right. I'm sorry, Yuko. Hideki almost feels obliged to start bowing. Almost. Forgetting drinks is a specialty of his. The members of the PR team take bets on which order he'll mess up, and forgetting Yuko's drinks seems almost sinful. She's the closest thing to a friend Hideki has at Lyric. Fortunately, Yuko doesn't seem to care. Instead, she starts giggling. Don't sweat it. Didn't you jot down everyone's orders on your phone? Yeah, I know, but I still worry I'll forget. Force of habit. Yuko frowns, her dark eyes soften. You must be used to people scolding you, huh? A little. None of my teachers at school liked me. Oh, you poor baby. I thought I'd get better when I got older, but if anything, I think it might have gotten worse. Well, don't worry about it. That's what I'm here for. You mean you're going to support me? Of course. It's 'cause I like you. I think you have that the wrong way around. I'm a member of the PR team and you're an idol. It's my job to support you, quite literally. Yeah, but how can you support others when you can't even support yourself? Another good point. But if you really want to help... A mischievous, almost devilish smile quirks at the corner of Yuko's lips. Hideki's not entirely sure what that smile means, but he knows it doesn't bode well. I'm dying for a smoke. Can we stop off here? Yuko points towards a nearby convenience store without a hint of reserve. Hideki sighs. He's fond of Yuko because she's so bright and bubbly, but she can take things a little too far sometimes. How can an aspiring idol be so shameless? You know you can't, Yuko. We'll be back at the con in half an hour. They'll smell the smoke on you. Oh, come on, Hideki. Where's your sense of adventure? I don't want to have adventures. I want to keep my job. Why would you get in trouble? You're not my boss. No, but if I let you go off for a cigarette, I think management would definitely want a word. I guess you're right, but Yuko pouts and kicks the ground with the tip of her shoe. That sucks. That's business. Since when do you care about business? I know I might not look it, but I can be responsible from time to time. He has to be when he's with Yuko. She might be better at memorizing drinks than he is, but her laissez-faire relationship with rules and regulations leaves much to be desired. It's so unfair. I don't see why smoking a few cigarettes should be like such a huge deal. You'll make yourself ill. Don't be ridiculous. Nobody's died from smoking a single cigarette. I get that, but it's my body, isn't it? I should be able to do what I like. I agree, but that's part of being an idol, isn't it? Accepting that my own body isn't mine? That sounds a little callous. I wouldn't phrase it quite like that. It's more, Hideki ponders, running a hand through his hair. It's too early in the morning to have a conversation like this, particularly when he's trying to play a rather complex memory game, but he doesn't want to brush Yuko's concern to one side. It's clear, though, that she acts so carefree. That's not the full extent of her feelings. People are vastly more complex than they appear. Well, Hideki considers with a wry smile, maybe he isn't. He's as simple as they come. When you become an idol, your fans start to see you. Maybe not as their property, but they form a certain connection with you. You become special to them. If you do anything to damage their idealized image of you, it hurt your reputation. So I need to act like a perfect angel, is that it? I wouldn't say you need to be perfect, but there is a reason virtual idols are so popular. I know. Yuko sighs. Despite the bright sunshine, her expression is unusually glum. People love virtual idols because they don't make mistakes. They can't. They're not programmed to. Regular girls like me, on the other hand, sometimes we smoke or drink, or we chew food weird, or we have annoying laughs, or we want to fall in love. It's a lot easier for girls like me to disappoint our fans, because we're only human. Even if we're idols, we're still people like everybody else. I think our fans forget that sometimes. Yeah, you might have a point. I kind of hate virtual idols, you know? You do? Naomi and Vespa, Sora and Tsubasa, and Aiko too. Oh, and Aiko too? Hideki can't imagine anyone hating Aiko. The aforementioned idols that fell from Yuko's lips are acquired tastes, perhaps, tailored to fit specific audiences, a little like Nato. Aiko, however, is universal. She's one of Lyric's most popular idols for a reason. Aiko, with her short build, her fluffy hair, her pink motif, and her invitingly chubby cheeks, is utterly adorable. That, coupled with her antiquated way of speech and impeccable manners, only makes her more appealing. Yuko, however, is unmoved by Aiko's charms. She nods, eyes narrowed. Yeah, Aiko too. Aiko in particular. Can't stand her. But why? Because I'm not like that. I'm not a perfect girl, but how can I be perfect? I'm made of flesh and blood. She's made of wires and circuits. If all of Lyric's idols malfunctioned today, I don't think I'd even care. In fact, it'd make me happy. Good riddance. Well, if it's any consolation, Hideki offers Yuko what he hopes is a comforting smile, though he's not sure how comforting it really is. Hideki's grandmother always said his smile was comforting. His mother, too. Though Hideki isn't good at a lot of things, math or science, or remembering lists of drinks, he is apparently good at being a cheerleader. That's why he wanted to work in PR. There's nothing special about Hideki at all. He doesn't shine. He can't. But he can always try to help other people. I like you much, much more than I like Aiko. Oh, Hideki. A soft blush spreads across Yuko's cheeks. For a few moments, she looks every bit sweet maiden. Shy, sweet maiden. Hideki knows Yuko is not. You're just trying to flatter me, you lady killer, you. Oof. And then the illusion is shattered. It's shattered in the most effective manner possible, with a flick to the forehead. It hurts. You're such a bully, Yuko. I'm sorry. Old habits die hard. But Hideki ponders as he rubs his forehead. He doesn't really mind. Yuko can bully him as much as she wants. It's worth it so long as he can see her smile. Aww. Okay. Hey, Yuichi, where were you? You were gone a while. Oh, getting jealous? Don't count on it. I was just curious. Yuichi smirks. Now, Ken. You can be honest about your feelings with me. I know it must be lonely sitting here all on your own. It's aggravating. Sayuri went to talk to the sound guys 20 minutes ago, and I still don't know where the hell Hideki is with my coffee. You know our Sayuri. She's very thorough. And Hideki? He's probably trying to sweet-talk Yuko, and for once, he has the right idea. I'd rather be out flirting with pretty young idols right now, but alas. Ryuichi groans and cracks his back. I can't eke out a living in the smiles of pretty girls alone. You're disgusting. And you love it. So what did the tech team say? Did you get a status update? Well, about that. Ryuichi frowns and presses one hand against his forehead. It's rare that his forehead wrinkles in such a manner, and it reminds Kenji with a jolt just how much older than him Ryuichi is. Ryuichi jokes around so much, it's easy to forget he's in his early 40s. Kazuki said he did another check on Aiko, and she seems to be stable enough. Seems to be? I know it's not the most reassuring news, but he was convinced she'd be fine. The show can go on, then? The show must go on. We've already sold all the tickets. There's no way we can call it off now, no matter what shape our leading lady's in. I hope she doesn't glitch out on stage. That wouldn't be very good for PR. An unmitigated disaster. It'd be like the Yukari situation all over again. You mean that Osakan idol? That's right. You know what happened to that company, don't you? That was quite a while back, and my memory isn't what it used to be, but I think I can guess. They went out of business, right? Bingo. Fantastic. This is just what I needed. Ryuichi runs a hand through his hair. He looks more troubled than Kenji has seen him since, well, ever. This event, though, not a particularly large one, has taken a toll on the PR team as a whole. It doesn't help that 2 members are out of commission, and the Aiko situation on top of everything else is only adding to the stress. Let's hope we can trust the tech team to do their job. Mr. Himura's pretty competent, right? Should be fine. I'll feel better if we had some sort of backup plan, though. Actually, Kazuki gave me a little something yesterday. It's one of the worst early birthday presents I've ever received, but I guess it's the thought that counts. What is it? Let me get it out. Ryuichi digs through a messenger bag slung over his shoulder and procures what appears to be a tablet. Kenji frowns. That's our backup plan? Yeah, Aiko's files have all been copied on this. Kazuki told me to plug it into the stage system during the concert, and if any inconsistencies in Aiko's data develop, it should automatically patch them, or something. Or something, right. Hey, I'm no tech guy. If my explanation's not good enough for you, go track down Kazuki. I think I'm fine for now. Despite your less than impressive understanding of technology, I understand the gist. Ryuichi smiles and slaps Kenji on the side with the palm of his hand. I knew you would. That's why I'm entrusting this to you. Kenji saw that coming from a mile away, but he still tuts. Being responsible for such an important, no doubt expensive, and decidedly top-secret piece of lyric equipment is rather daunting, but who else is up to the task? If Shina was here, she could take care of it, but Shina isn't here, and neither Ryuichi nor Sayuri have the technical knowledge that Kenji does. What a pain. Fine, I'll take it. I'm expecting you to make it up to me, though. Don't worry, Ken. I'll be sure to make it up to you all night long. Yeah. Kenji scowls. Oh, give that here. He snatches the tablet from Ryuichi with a little more strength than he probably should. You're feisty today, aren't you? That's what happens when I'm on my coffee. What the hell is Hideki doing? Kenji searches about the convention hall. Not that he needs to search very hard. There's still a good hour before the gates open. The only people milling about are staff members. There's no sign of Hideki or his coffee. There is, however... Hello, you two. I apologize for being so late. I had business to take care of. Ah. Kenji pauses. His mouth hangs open, limp and slack, but that isn't because of Sayori. It's the person standing next to her. It's not oh my god, what's going on with my mouth today? It's none other than his fiancée, Misaki. Hello there. Misaki. Kenji tries to choke out her name. It sticks in his throat, making him wince. He knows why. Guilt. What are you doing here? Shouldn't I be here? No, that isn't it. I'm not saying that at all. I just wanted to know why. I was talking to Sayori yesterday, and she said you were pretty understaffed since, Maeda got sick and Shina's at a wedding. I thought you seemed a little stressed, too, so I decided to volunteer. Sayori got it all sorted out for me, even though it was on such short notice. Well, wasn't that nice of her? Yes, very nice. Kenji glances at Sayori. His eyes are narrowed and mistrustful. He can think of many words to describe Sayori's actions, but nice is not the descriptor that first comes to mind. Sneaky, underhanded, suspicious. Maybe I should have told you about it first, but I wanted it to be a surprise. I thought it would make you happy, darling. Darling. The word feels like a slap against Kenji's cheek. Kenji opens his mouth, trying and failing to say something, anything, when... Well, I don't know about Kenji here, but I'm certainly happy to see you. You are? Damn straight. Sayori wasn't exaggerating. We're practically drowning in work here, up to our ears. Any help we can get is appreciated, especially from such a pretty lady. You're just flattering me. You wound me, milady. I mean every word. Oh, please. For once, Kenji shares Sayori's sentiments. Though he has an abundance of charm, Ryuichi can be quite smarmy when he puts his mind to it. There comes a point where enough is enough. Misaki, however, seems to have a different opinion. She's giggling. Why is she giggling? Maybe it's because Kenji never compliments her anymore. He hardly even looks at her. So, team, is there anything you want me to do? We're still setting up for the concert. It might be a bit too technical for you. It's definitely too technical for me. But, Ryuichi strokes his chin with his fingers, thinking before... Ah, idea. What? Tell me, Miss Hori. How do you like your coffee? Alright. Alright, so Hideki is getting coffee, and I'm going to leave it here. I said I was going to keep going till the end, but I lied. I'm not. I'm going to stop it here. I think I'll do one more, and then I will just keep going for that one. I don't care. As long as it takes, I'll get through it, because I don't want to make any more episodes of this. So I will be doing one more at least. Thank you so much for playing with me. I hope you had fun, because I definitely had fun. Please like and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. And I will see you later.